Hi, it's John D. I don't know if you have reflected on the loss of Gary Craig, who was the founder of EFT and one of the luminaries of the energy psychology movement. But I really appreciated Gary. He did change the course of my life, and he was one of the many mentors that I was fortunate enough to have in my lifetime. Now, when I was little, or actually when I was just younger, I became aware of what a mentor was like: a support, a guide, a friendly force, a protector, a voice of reason or wisdom. But that guidance, that I see you, I support you, I will help you, is the mentorship that I was lucky enough to receive in my lifetime on several occasions from several kinds of people and places in my life. And when Gary came along and I added him to that great list of people who were generous of spirit, generous with their wisdom, wanting to see others help others in the best way possible. That's when I began thinking to myself, I need to pay this forward. And I realized I had already been doing that all my life, but not consciously. Now, consciously is a different thing, because consciously I can now put that time, energy, thought to work for others where they need it. And I've chosen to do that for years with EFT and tapping. So I would like to offer that to you formally, I guess, very deliberately. Every month, I have 2-hour mentoring groups with plenty of time for deep conversation, support, guidance, creativity, inspiration. And I also have a couple of groups every other month, which are support type groups, meaning closed, meaning the same people every month, but it's every other month. And I do one for practitioners. It's especially valuable for new-ish practitioners because they get the support of others. They get to gain real community and trust, and they get the kind of guidance they need in bountiful amounts as they are beginning their practices or finding the rough spots that happen in real life people and practice. And then I also have one for advanced practitioners, mature in their work, steady in their education and their continuing professional development. They too gain community and inspiration and creative thought and wisdom in mentoring. So those groups are very small and every other month and deliver even more than the EFTI minimums require. But nobody comes for the requirement. They come because it works. They come because they felt seen, heard, safe, and inspired. I invite you to come too, because a mentor is what we often always need when the going gets rough or confusing. And we live in those times. I hope to see you soon. Let's do this together.